and we Thundercast. I am here with Tanner uh, Weininger from Danville, Indiana. Tanner, how are you doing on this fine evening?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
I I am doing fantastic, and I'm ready for like semi-state this weekend. All right, let's get right into it. So, your season ended with Giron. What was the high of your season this year? Like for
Hmm.
you?
I would say the high of my season was I'd say for me personally, like probably the Terre Haute South game or the Greencastle game.
Mm-hmm.
We did lose to Greencastle. We didn't play great, but that was kind of like when I was coming back from my injury. That was my first game, one of my first
Yeah.
games like fully back, where I could actually play the whole game and not have to be restricted. And I had 20. And then the next day we played Terre Haute South, and we won on a game winner. So that was good, just to like be back, feeling healthy and ready to go and
Mm-hmm.
get a win.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So how how were the crowds this year for Danville? Uh, like anywhere?
So at the beginning of the year, the first couple games we had at home, we actually had a decent crowd, but I mean, I was still injured, so I wasn't even
Yeah.
playing in those games. And then as the season went on, I feel like it always does. The crowd kind of dies down. But when we played at Plainfield, you guys had a ton of people. Your whole side was like stacked.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Mm,
like that was probably now the reason why it was packed for our side like is because it was our senior night. But
true.
yeah, but our sectional game was the most packed I've ever seen it like at our place. Like the last time it was that packed was that sold out was for graduation. But but,
Wow.
but yeah, but yeah. So uh, so what was your favorite gym like that you were able to play at like in your 4 year career?
Um, that's a tough one. I would say Frankfurt was definitely a great gym. That's where we had our sectional at. It's a little
Mm-hmm.
hard to get used to, but once you
Yeah.
get used to shooting there and just, I don't know, it feels like an NBA arena kinda. And then also, uh, I really like Northview. I don't know why I really like Northview too, though.
I mean, okay, so I've been to Northview many times. I like Northview's gym, except the main problem I don't like about it is there is no surface whatsoever in that gym. Like it's a dead zone in that gym.
Really?
Yeah, 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 like my friend had problems there with it working on his phone. Uh, I had problems getting stuff loading, but I mean, it was just normal dead zone. It's Brazil.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
yeah. So now, going off of that, what was your least favorite gym like that you played in?
My least favorite gym. Man, that's a tough one. I don't know if I have like a specific least favorite gym, honestly. Uh, I mean, in my whole high school career, my least
Hmm.
favorite gym I would say is probably North Putnam. I didn't think that was a great gym.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I get it.
it's just
Now
a
my
little. It's just a little.
yeah, now my
Yeah.
least favorite gym like for like high school. Actually, I really don't know. Uh, I know Daneville is somewhat down there, like because of the heat. Now, see, I like
Yes.
Danville's
Yep.
gym because it's nice, but I just don't like the temperature in that gym.
Yeah,
But
especially this year, the heat was pretty bad.
I, yeah, I don't know what was wrong with that. Like, do you know why they had the heat on like 100,000 degrees?
We've just been going through a bunch of construction this year, so I mean
Mm-hmm.
that could be have something to do with it, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know for county, like that was a main problem. Like
Yeah.
like the county championship. Like I wore a sweatshirt. I didn't. I didn't think I was gonna be sweating that game, and I wasn't even playing. I was up in the stands, and I was sweating. Like it
Yeah, it was
was,
bad for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, it was definitely bad there. So, what county team do you think? What county team do you think is your most rival? Is the most rival
Alright.
for Danville?
Um, I mean, I'll just have to say Tri West probably. They've just been our rival
Yeah.
for years. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, I would say Tri West probably, just because we also know everyone there,
Yeah.
because they're just across the pond.
Oh yeah, and then Tri West like is also just down the road from Danville too.
Yeah, not far at all.
Yeah, I know. And then how tough was it from the county tournament game versus Cascade to the second county tournament? Not the second county tournament, but to the second game against Cascade. How tough was it to prepare for them?
Um, well, the first time around, I, I, I don't think we were super well prepared because they
Mm-mm.
did beat us. Um, I didn't. That was one of my first games back, and I didn't play that much that game.
Yeah.
But then when we played them later in the season, I was fully healthy, and I felt like I don't know, I was just ready to play. And I think everybody else, all their little minor injuries, everyone was just
Hmm.
healed at that point, and we had a better idea of what they're trying to do. We know that they're
Yeah.
not a great 3-point shooting team. They're physical though, and they drive and they get
Hmm.
offensive rebounds. So once we just kind of took away what they wanted to do, and
Yeah.
then we got it going offensively, we took them down much easier
Hmm.
the second time.
Yeah. See, that's why I saw of Cascade versus Avon. Like when, because I went to the Cascade Avon game at Cascade for County, and I saw Cascade actually keep up with Avon like for the first half because Cascade was able to get rebounds, was able to be very physical, but they couldn't hit threes. But like
Yeah.
they could drive and shoot, but they couldn't hit threes. Like
Hmm.
like I've also told people too, but if Cascade actually could have hit more threes this season, like they would have been like a lot better shooting team. Like they would have been a lot better.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like they could have
For
beaten
sure.
Avon. Uh, they could have beaten. I mean, they could have swept Danville because I know that Danville also had problems. Uh, like in the
Yeah.
second game, but yeah, but it's like what I said too. From the beginning of the year to the end of the year, like Danville definitely got better. Like,
Yeah. For sure.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, how tough was it to prepare for Plainfield? Like and everything like that.
Preparing for Plainfield is tough because everybody on the team is super skilled, and when you have a guy who's 6'8" and also can shoot, that's tough to prepare
Hmm.
for. You just have to be aware of the big thing for us was threes.
Yeah.
We didn't get out on shooters enough. I think you guys had like, I don't know, 15, 20 threes probably
Hmm.
against us. So that's the big thing you have to prepare for is just not letting them shoot because all five people on the
Yeah.
court can shoot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So, which team in 3A do you look at as the no, I don't know. Okay. So, which team in your sectional do you think was the most likely to lose to you guys in that sectional?
Uh, I mean, Frankfurt, I would say, was by far the worst team in the sectional, and then we beat Crawfordsville.
Yeah.
Uh, and then I'd say all the other teams in there were pretty good. Tri West, Lebanon, Garin, Brebeuf, they were all solid.
Uh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now so have you been watching like any other game like in the postseason?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with a couple. I saw that Cathedral beat Brebeuf by like two or something like that was
Yeah.
a close game. And then
Yeah.
I saw the Pike versus Brownsburg game. I saw that one in Plainfield.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Now, what are your thoughts on Silver Creek?
Silver Creek's very, very good. Very
Yeah.
good. One of my buddies, Eli Tricker, played AAU with one of the players on Silver Creek.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was the kid, he hit like the step back three, like the ankle breaker, and then he turned around. Did you see that on TikTok?
No, I didn't see that.
No? Oh, it was a crazy clip. But yeah, Silver Creek's good. They have a good chance for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because anytime I've made the predictions for basketball and stuff. I so after Silver Creek beat Plainfield, every time after that, I kept on saying, Silver Creek's winning 3A. Silver Creek's winning 3A. Like the only team that will the only team that can stop them is Cathedral, but Cathedral had problems with Brebeuf. Like
Hmm.
Cathedral should have destroyed Brebeuf, but they didn't. I definitely have Silver Creek actually winning by a whole lot, in state. There's no beating Silver Creek, and me and a few other people have said too that if Silver Creek was in 4A, Silver Creek would have actually won state in 4A. They are 4A good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have also beaten Fishers, but
Also, I don't think Brebeuf gets enough credit. I think
no.
a lot of people were saying that Cathedral was going to blow them out, and then they
Hmm.
made it a super close game. Brebeuf's good. One of my
Yeah.
teammates from this summer plays for Brebeuf. They're pretty stacked. They could
Yeah.
shoot, defend. They're good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So how hard was it adjusting to this new conference, with McCutcheon and Lafayette Harrison?
Uh, Adjusting to the new conference. I mean, it was different. For
Yeah.
sure. It's just playing new teams that we don't really usually play, so it's just something new that you got to prepare for. I mean, yeah, that's about it. It's just new,
Hmm.
bigger, better teams. We got to be able to adapt to that in the
Yeah.
future.
Oh yeah. And then what were your thoughts on Terre Haute South, Jim?
Terrell South Gym, it wasn't great. If I'm being honest, I didn't really like the color of the court, but that'll always have a that'll always be a good memory for me
Yeah.
playing in that gym because we had a really good game with them.
Yeah. Plus a game winner.
Yeah, yeah, that was a fun game for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then oh yeah. And then I've had my own experiences down at Terre Haute. Like uh, so Plainfield is cursed when it gets to Terre Haute. When it comes to playing in Terre Haute, we are cursed, but that's mostly Terre Haute North.
Yeah, Terre Haute North was really good this year.
Yeah, but I can tell you too, but Terre Haute North, if any other road team goes, just say it's a really good matchup between two really good teams, like Plainfield Terre Haute, but Terre Haute North's gym is a very very underrated gym to play at. Their gym is really tough, and that was shown this year again for Plainfield's game. But I've also heard stories too when the Terre Hautes were in the MIC, when the championship went to Terre Haute, Terre Haute North, that gym costed the visiting team a couple championships because
Huh.
of how tough it was.
Yeah,
But yeah, now what was the longest bus ride you took in your high school basketball career?
the longest bus ride. Um, if the summers count, we drove I think three or 3.5 hours to D1 camp. I think that was at Purdue Northwest,
Dang.
maybe. Yeah, you guys were Plainfield was there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then you guys played Harrison this year, which was for the first time,
Yeah,
which which of course you guys don't talk about that. No one talks about that.
no, we don't talk about
No.
that.
No, we don't talk about that. But but yeah, and then uh But yeah, did you guys travel up to McCutcheon this year, or did McCutcheon travel to you guys?
We went to McCutcheon. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
how
like
long
their
was that?
I like their gym. How far was that? I want to say it was like, I mean, somewhere around an hour. It wasn't anything like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it, I mean that's all I have pretty much. I mean that's all I have pretty much. But yeah. But what would you say? So so what is your advice to the younger players like coming into Danville?
My advice would be, I mean, a couple things. Like one, you always gotta work on your skills. I'd say
Hmm.
shooting is one of the biggest things. If you can shoot the three, you can usually be on the court.
Yeah,
You got to have a skill set, but then outside of a skill set, especially now as we're moving up, we're getting bigger and we're playing bigger schools. We're playing
yeah.
Plainfield, Terre Haute, the
Harrison,
Harrisons. You
Wisconsin.
know, I'd say the biggest thing that we have to work on now is kids have to be getting bigger, faster, stronger. So they have to be in the weight room. They have to be doing all types of training to become more athletic, stronger, heavier, things like
Yeah,
that. Because when you're playing 6A schools or 4A basketball schools,
yeah,
that's the biggest separator. It's not necessarily skill, but it's strength and athleticism.
yeah, definitely. So how hard will it be, like for the younger people to adjust to the Terre Hautes, like coming into the Sagamore next year?
Um, it will be pretty difficult,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, you just got to continue every year. These kids have to, especially in the off season, you have to
Mm-hmm.
get bigger, faster, stronger, and then obviously the biggest thing is you got to control the game. You got to control the pace. You can't let the bigger schools just do what they want and get in transition. You have to be able to stick to your game plan and play how you play. Slow them down.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that will do it for today's episode of the Thundercast. And for me, I'm Nick Green, Nick Thunder Green, and and once again that's Tanner the Weininger from
Yep.
Daneville, and I will see you next time.
All right.